Here are the test scores for the guy you filled out the form for. He scored a B minus. This guy is a risky bet. Welcome to the Strong Brew, where you get answers to questions you're not supposed to ask. These are some things you may want to know about the man in your life. If you do really well in your career, will he become insecure? Will he try and use money to control you? Will he share housework or just make you do it all? In fights, when he gets angry, does he get aggressive? During intimacy, does he understand that no means no? Is he jealous, suspicious, or possessive? Will his attitude towards you change after having kids? Will he treat your parents with respect? What if you have conflicts with his parents? We tell you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. These are things nobody else will tell you. Things that are important for your future. This is a safe space for truth. No judgment, no platitudes, no login, no payment either. Our questions are from real life, but our answers come from science. Now, I built this thing, me and my husband, and honestly, we built it and we live it. We are both Stanford grads, we both have worked at Google, and we've been happily together since 1998. Along the way, we've added a son, now 13, and 4 dogs. We are genuine folks. If you're a woman trying to understand any man in your life, here is how it works. Go to www.thestrongbrew.life. Click on the Understand a Guy button there. Answer 10 questions about him. Watch a video tailored to your guy. That's all there is to it. It is completely anonymous, no login, no payment, no games, no manipulation. This analysis is obtained by combining solid trait psychology with cutting edge AI ML. We represent each person's personality with what is known as a feature vector. This has 10 elements, so our data is effectively 10-dimensional data. In case you're wondering how we can infer so much from just 10 questions, well, 10-dimensional data is very complex. There is a lot you can learn from that level of detail.
Okay, I think that does it for the preamble. Now let's plunge in. Let's start with this guy in his career. Will he go far or just talk big?
He isn't someone who just talks. When it comes to work, he rolls up his sleeves and gets things done. He's reliable and sticks to routines, so if his job rewards steady effort, he can slowly build a solid career. But don't expect him to take risks or chase promotions just to impress others.
Can he bounce back from failure?
When things go wrong, he stays calm and doesn't lose control or get angry easily. He's likely to keep his feelings inside, not yell or blame others. He might withdraw and keep to himself for a while if he's upset, showing less energy or excitement.
What do people at work think of him? Do they like him?
People at work will likely respect him for being dependable and hardworking. He isn't the type to start fights or argue loudly, but he also doesn't go out of his way to be friendly or make small talk. If someone needs help, he'll offer it, though maybe not with a warm smile.
If you do really well in your career, will he become insecure?
If you succeed in your career, he'll quietly feel proud and happy for you, even if he doesn't say it much. He's not easily threatened by your achievements because he measures his worth by his steady work and caring actions, not by competing with you. He won't pick fights or try to hold you back.
What if you start earning more than him?
If you earn more than him, he's unlikely to secretly resent you or feel deeply insecure. He values steady work and taking care of responsibilities. So, money isn't his main measure of self worth. You won't have to worry about him challenging you or putting you down.
Next, let's talk about how he is with money. Does he overspend? Is he reckless with money?
He is very careful with money and likes to plan and keep things in order. You won't find him spending thoughtlessly or making risky purchases just for fun. You can trust him to make practical choices so the household finances will be stable and safe.
Does he show off and pretend to be richer than he is?
He lives well within his means and doesn't try to show off or pretend to be richer than he is. You'll notice he makes sensible choices, no fancy shopping sprees or flashy habits that could put the family under stress. If he can't afford something, he'll simply say so without feeling embarrassed.
Is he too generous, too stingy, or just right?
He is kind hearted and will help whenever someone truly needs it, but he isn't open handed with money or resources without a good reason. He believes in saving and being careful, so he might seem strict or cautious when it comes to spending, even for small pleasures. He wants to provide security for family rather than show off generosity.
Will he use money to try and control you?
He is generally open about money and prefers things to be clear and straightforward. He won't hide spending or keep secrets about bills or savings. He likes routines and order, so he'll want everyone to know how things are managed.
Let's see how this guy is with sharing housework. Will he share housework or just make you do it?
He believes housework should be shared and done properly because he values order and routines. He doesn't think it's only your job. Instead, he sees home tasks as everyone's responsibility and will take action to make sure things stay neat and organized. He's practical, so he expects everyone to do their part, including himself.
Will he help you or just boss you around and tell you what to do?
He will actually help with chores and diapers, not just stand around giving instructions or supervising. He believes work at home should be shared and takes pride in keeping things orderly. If something needs doing, he'll step in and do it himself rather than leaving everything to you. You can count on him to handle his share.
Now let's see about how this guy is during fights. In fights, does he try to understand your views or just win the fight?
He's more likely to listen quietly than to argue just to prove he's right. He doesn't enjoy fights and prefers peace, so if you share your side, he'll typically hear you out without raising his voice or pushing you away. If a disagreement comes up, expect him to avoid drama or loud arguments.
Does he become aggressive when angry?
When he's angry, he stays quiet and keeps himself under control. He won't lash out, yell, or say hurtful things just to make a point. Instead, you might notice he becomes reserved or keeps more to himself until he feels better.
Does he have a bad temper?
No, he does not get angry very quickly. He's the type who keeps calm most of the time, even if things go wrong or someone upsets him. You don't have to worry about sudden outbursts or someone who creates tension at home.
Will he say sorry and accept his mistakes?
He is able to take responsibility for his actions, though he might not always say a big emotional sorry. If he makes a mistake, he'll quietly fix it and try not to repeat it, showing his apology through actions rather than words. He isn't likely to blame you or make excuses to save himself from embarrassment. His focus is usually on making things right and keeping peace, not creating more problems.
Next, let's talk about intimacy and physical chemistry. During intimacy, does he respect your boundaries? Does he get that no means no?
Yes, he will respect your boundaries and understands that no truly means no. He isn't pushy or forceful, and if you set a limit, he'll listen and give you space without arguing or pestering you. His nature is to avoid conflict and keep peace, so he'll step back if you're uncomfortable or need time alone. This respect is honest and steady, making you feel safe and valued in the relationship.
If you are not in the mood for intimacy, will he react badly?
He is unlikely to take it personally if you're not in the mood for intimacy. Instead of getting upset or blaming you, he will quietly accept your feelings and give you the space you need. Over time, his actions will show that your feelings matter to him.
Can you trust him not to shame you or share your private moments, maybe love letters, photos, or videos, even after a breakup or a bad fight?
Yes, you can trust him to handle private moments with care. He respects your trust and would never use your secrets or romantic times to hurt or embarrass you later. He believes in keeping what's personal safe and private, focusing on protecting your feelings rather than using them against you.
Is he loyal or is he likely to want to have affairs?
He is likely to be very faithful and not easily distracted by other women. He finds comfort in routines and values stability in relationships, so he isn't one to chase after new excitement or get sidetracked by others. Loyalty matters to him and he takes it seriously.
Will he be jealous, suspicious, and try to control you?
He is not the type to be overpossessive, jealous, or controlling. He trusts easily and prefers to focus on his own work and responsibilities rather than keeping a watch on you or questioning your actions. You won't see him checking your phone or being suspicious about who you talk to.
This guy says he is protective in a good way. Is he actually just being possessive?
No, his protective nature is not a sign of a controlling personality. He wants to make sure everyone feels safe and comfortable, but he doesn't use this as an excuse to boss you around or make all the decisions himself. If you need space or want to try things your own way, he's likely to respect that without fuss.
Now, onto the topic of kids and how this guy will be as a father. If you guys have kids, will he make you do most of the work?
He will see parenting as a team effort and won't expect you to handle everything alone. Helping out and making sure daily routines are followed is important to him, so he'll do his share with the kids, whether it's feeding, homework, or bedtime. You might not hear lots of praise, but you'll see him quietly handling tasks side by side with you.
Kids are very messy. Will he lose his temper with them?
When the kids mess up or get upset, he will stay calm and keep his cool. He doesn't get angry quickly or shout, even when things go wrong. His steady, patient attitude helps create a peaceful home where mistakes are corrected gently, not with anger.
If you guys have kids, will he still support your career?
Yes, he will support you both as a mother and as your own person. He values partnership and fairness, so he'll want to share duties at home rather than leaving everything to you. He respects hard work and will quietly appreciate your efforts, both with the kids and in other areas of your life.
Will this man say one thing early on, maybe while dating, and then later after kids and marriage change his tune and try to make you give up your career?
No, he's not the kind of man who would support your career at first and then suddenly pressure you to quit once you have a child. He values teamwork and fairness at home, and he believes that responsibilities, whether they're for work, home, or raising kids, should be shared. You can trust that his encouragement is honest and he respects your right to both a career and a family life.
Next, let's see how this guy treats your parents. Will he be respectful with your parents?
He will treat your parents with respect and practical care, but he may not be very warm or expressive with emotions. You'll find him helping out with chores, making sure their needs are met, or quietly supporting family traditions rather than showering them with affectionate words or big gestures. He isn't fake. His kindness shows in steady, reliable actions instead of sweet talk. He will try to adjust to your family rather than expecting them to change for him.
What if your family creates stress or interferes a bit in your lives?
If your family creates stress or interferes, he will handle it calmly and avoid making things worse. He doesn't get angry quickly or react harshly in tense situations. Even if he feels uncomfortable, he won't create drama or say things that add fuel to the fire.
Then let's analyze the role this guy's family will play in your life. Is this man modern with you, but a completely different person when other people, say his parents or bosses, are around?
He is steady and practical, so even if he is modern with you at home, he may expect you to follow some traditional ways in front of his relatives. This means he might want you to help with household routines, show respect to elders, and take part in family customs, especially during gatherings or festivals. However, in your private life together, he'll support your independence and choices.
If there is tension between you and his parents, will he support you?
If there's tension, he will quietly support you rather than stay out of it or take their side against you. He may not be loud or dramatic about his loyalty, but in private, he will stand by you, listen to your feelings, and help you handle the situation calmly. He values peace and order, so his main aim is to keep everyone comfortable without drama.
Say you have a conflict with his mother, what will this guy do?
He's not a mummy's boy in the sense that he blindly follows his mother or puts her above everyone else. He respects his parents and their ways, but he also values fairness and the peace of his own home. In public, he might try to keep the situation calm, but in private, you will know he's on your side.
Will he share all the private details of your relationship with his mother or sister?
He's not the type to share every detail of your fights or private life with his mother or sister. He values privacy and believes that personal matters should be handled quietly at home. This approach helps build trust in your relationship because you can feel safe knowing your private moments stay private.
Now let's zoom out and put it all together.
Based on all we know about him, this guy is a B minus. This guy is a risky bet from a relationship perspective. Being with him day in and day out means life is steady, structured, and filled with small but meaningful acts of care. He isn't flashy or romantic with words, but you can count on him to share responsibilities and keep the household running smoothly.